Hey, good morning. It's April 28th, 2022. Yesterday I said, or 2 videos ago, I said the ceiling was done, but there's still a little bit of molding that needs to be done, especially around the edges on the far walls and everything. So I'm gonna go to Home Depot, I'm gonna grab the molding. I'm not gonna record any of that because I'm just putting molding up. You don't need to see that. But what you do need to know is that, what was that noise? Oh, I don't know if you could see, you probably can't see. She's out there watering out there. I thought I heard something. Anyway, we're gonna go back, we're gonna water the western slope. I wanna get those, that siding, I'm gonna get all that down. We're gonna build brackets on the back wall. We're gonna put all that stuff out of the shop, finish up the molding, and then if we have time later, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna install the ceiling fans. And then, if we have time, we're gonna go out to my secret morel spot, see if any blondes are popping up. It's a little bit early. Usually the first week of May is when you're gonna start seeing them, but it doesn't hurt to go out a little bit early just to see if there's anything and to kind of check the ground temperature, see what kind of conditions we're looking at. Right now, it's still in the 40s overnight, like 38 to 40, so it's definitely too cold. But I still want to go out there and see if that area is flooded, because it's been flooded in the past. And if it's not flooded, it means that we can go out there next week and start looking for some mushrooms. I'm also going to be up in Washington State next week. I'm flying into Seattle. I'm only going to be there for a day, so I can't really meet up with anybody. I got to go get black sand for the Impossible bags. There's Heather. She's cleaning the windows. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy the video today. All right, well, I was on the phone with the VA for a good hour and a half, and then I had a VA appointment. So it's already 1 p.m. and we're back. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna build these brackets. So I'm gonna build 18-inch brackets for the back wall so we can store this giant box here, right? And I want it to be up high so I don't smash my head on it, right? So we're gonna do 18-inch brackets. We're gonna do, I think we'll do 4 of them. And so basically, I'm gonna go ahead and measure these out and make some brackets. All right, so I would apologize, but to you, it's only a few seconds, but all day I've been on the phone and at appointments and all that stuff. It's already 3:30 p.m. and I only got the brackets made. But I started recording because I wanted to show off this awesome multi-tool. Not a sponsor. I wish they were, because I spend so much money on this stuff. But I decided to put these together with framing nails because I'm cheap and I didn't want to use decking screws. And a framing nailer is going to work just as good. So I was sending framing nails through these things, and nails were coming through, and I just cut them off with this thing. Oh, they're hot, man. Whew. But yeah, this thing's great. I'm gonna use this way more than I should. But yeah, man, that's a good, this is a handy thing. It's like, basically, this is like no other saw. It's not a spinning blade. It's not like a jigsaw that goes up and down. This goes back and forth. So it's like, basically, if I want to remove wood, I just touch it and it just goes away. It's like a handheld laser for wood. It's great. Anyway, let's go ahead and mount these up outside. We'll get this, at least we'll get this job done, and I still want to go to Home Depot and I want to finish up the trim at least. I did put up this board. This is the list, top of the list, make brackets and move the siding outside, finish up the molding on the ceiling. And if I get those 2 things done, at least those 2 things done today, we'll be good. And then at nighttime, I could probably install the ceiling fans. So that's gonna be quick and easy, I think. So, all right, let's get this done. Finally, we got them outside. So I don't really have to worry about them getting wet. It's a box is really the only thing I really have to worry about getting wet. I mean, because it's cardboard, it'll melt, but the vinyl siding inside should be fine. The only problem is I don't want any bugs or hornet nests happening in there. So I'm gonna cover this side up with a tarp or something and check for any gaps or holes. Yeah, see right here. I'll fill these in and stuff, and yeah, good to go. And I made these 18 inches long. That way, if I do have any other things that I need to store up above my head, I don't have to worry about cracking my head. So that works. All right, mission accomplished there. Let's go to Home Depot, get some, we'll finish up that molding and maybe get some ceiling fans in as well. All right, so I got all the molding up there, and I have one complete piece of that molding left. And that bundle of 7 pieces, $133. When I was at the checkout, I'm like, are you sure? She said, yep. We did the math and she was right, 133 bucks. So that's pretty nuts. I'm glad I bought it now at least, and not, you know, next week or next month or next year. So I got everything all mitered up. You can see the miters there in the corners where the molding meets up to this corner. Since I'm not doing molding along this side, I had to end it somehow, but I didn't want it to come to like a stop. So I just did like a little pointy termination end, just like that. It's all right. You know, it's gonna match kind of like how my guitars are gonna be. A little bit pointy like that, curvy and pointy. All right, now that the ceiling is actually done, we can go ahead and install these ceiling fans. So I have, it's already pre-wired. I ran Romex from this switch. This is gonna be this, it's actually like I think it's like a speed controller or something. I'm not really sure how the switch works. I've never wired one before, but we'll figure it out as we go. I have this running up along a rafter. It goes right to that box. And there's 2 pieces of Romex coming out there. And then I have 1 piece of Romex that goes all the way over. And you've seen me run this in a previous video. Goes to that one right there. And then that'll be the second fan. All right, so this is what the control box looks like. This thing is heavy too. It's heavy duty. I guess it has different speeds. I'm not really sure. Haven't read the instructions yet. All right, so I'm not time-lapsing this for obvious reasons. I'm just installing the ceiling fans up here. And it's pretty simple, just green to green, white to white, black to black, breakers off, and that's it. Tuck everything up in here, put the little thingy up there once I get all the wires tucked in there, and yeah, we're good to go. I might have to trim around the molding a little bit to make this fit. Sorry for the close-up imagery here, but I want it to fit, you know, at least nicely, so. All right, there we go. Wiring. All right, so I'm up here installing this fan here. The other one's already in, right? I'm stripping the wires and I get zapped 120 volts. I'm like, what the heck? How am I possibly getting zapped? I had the breaker off and it didn't make any sense. I'm like, how am I getting zapped? Well, me, the brilliant man, when I came back in here after eating, because she made an awesome dinner, here's how I turned the breaker off. I forgot to turn the breaker off. And I'm like, I'm trying to figure out how the hell this thing has power. And then I come over here, I'm like, oh, duh. I did all the electricity in the entire building. And this is the first time I got hit. Last time I got shocked was quite a while ago, and I remember it hurting a lot more back then. This kind of just tickled my arm a little bit. It's kind of enjoyable. All right, awesome. Got them working. They are throwing air around. Great. All right, not too bad. Brackets done. Finished up the ceiling. Ceiling fans. We got some cool stuff to do in the future. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video. If you did, you know what to do, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.